At 1:14 in the morning, Maya was almost asleep when a woman's voice said her name. Not through the wall. Not from the street. It sounded close, just beyond the bedroom door. And it sounded exactly like her mother. Maya sat up and listened. The apartment was silent. She checked the hallway, then her phone. No missed call. No message. Her mother was hundreds of kilometers away. What disturbed Maya was not simply that she heard a voice. It was how familiar it felt. She could hear the tone, the rhythm, even the way her mother stressed the first syllable. But this was not the first time. Days earlier, she had turned off the shower because she thought somebody called her. Another evening, the hum of a fan seemed to contain her name. At a crowded station, she turned around so quickly that she nearly dropped her bag. 3 moments. 3 different kinds of background sound. The same unmistakable word. Was Maya repeatedly missing a real caller, or was her brain finding a voice that was never actually present? To understand why this happens, begin with the word itself. Your own name is not an ordinary sound. It is one of the most personally important signals your brain learns. In laboratory studies, people asked to follow one speaker can still notice their own name inside a second conversation they were supposed to ignore. This is related to the cocktail party effect. The brain separates competing streams of sound, prioritizes one, and continues monitoring the background for something important. Your name can break through because it signals that a message may concern you, even when the ignored voice is quieter. But Maya's mother had not spoken. The shower, the fan, and the station supplied something less complete: bursts, rhythms, and fragments of sound. The brain rarely waits passively for perfect information. It compares those fragments with familiar patterns and predicts what probably produced them. When random sound resembles the timing and pitch of speech, that prediction can become auditory pareidolia, meaningful words perceived inside ambiguous noise. Expectation can push the prediction further. Listen to this sound. It may seem meaningless. Now imagine that it contains the name Maya. Listen again. The sound has not changed. What changed was the pattern your attention searched for. This does not mean you deliberately invented a voice. Perception is an active interpretation, and sometimes the most expected answer wins. The voice beside Maya's bedroom door may have had another explanation. As people drift into sleep, waking awareness and dreamlike activity can briefly overlap. Hypnagogic experiences may include a knock, music, a short sentence, or somebody saying a name. They can feel external and sharply real because the person has not yet recognized the moment as a dream. Brief experiences at this boundary of sleep are relatively common. Before sleep science, a familiar voice heard in an empty room could easily be interpreted as a warning, a spirit, or a visit from somebody far away, or somebody who had died. Those interpretations carry deep personal and cultural meaning. But an experience feeling supernatural is not evidence that a supernatural event occurred. Attention, ambiguous noise, expectation, and sleep transitions can each produce a convincing voice without an external speaker. An occasional mistake in noise or a brief voice while falling asleep is different from persistent or distressing voice hearing while fully awake. If voices happen frequently, interfere with daily life, become frightening, or tell you to harm yourself or somebody else, seek medical help. Sudden confusion or rapidly worsening hallucinations also need urgent attention. A healthcare professional can look for sleep, hearing, medication, neurological or mental health causes. Maya never discovered a hidden caller. What she discovered was something stranger. Her brain had recognized the signal it was most prepared to hear. The water supplied fragments. The fan supplied rhythm. The station supplied voices. And at the edge of sleep, memory supplied a familiar tone. So the next time you hear your name and nobody is there, pause before deciding what called you. Sometimes the voice is not in the room. It is in the way the brain makes sense of sound. Subscribe to Unseen and Explained. Stay curious.